What up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome to the Nerdy Narrative, a channel that I use to share with all of you about all of the things that I read. I read in a ton of different genres, so there's always going to be a variety found here on the channel. Today is Friday, and on Fridays I love to come on and share with you about everything that I read, what I'm still working on, and what I plan to read next. Before I get into the books, I want to stop really quickly and mention that I finally got my merch shop up and running. There are a few different designs. Of course, we have the Nerdy Narrative logo. There are also a couple of designs that I had drawn by the amazing Walker Wright 7, another booktuber that a lot of you are already familiar with. I will have John's channel linked below. Check him out. He has a fantastic channel. He is also a self-published author. He's got a book of his own out. I am eagerly awaiting the second book in his Weaver series. But he drew these for me. They're so cute. I love them. Enough on that. The link is in the description if you want to click on it and see what all I have up there. The second big announcement is this morning while I was getting ready to film, I got a notification that I have a new top tier patron in the Nerd Radiant tier, and that is John Saxon. If you have been around this channel any length of time, you know John. John has been in my comments what feels like day one since I started this channel. John has been such a loyal supporter of the Nerdy Narrative channel. The majority of my videos, John is the first person to comment. He has been there for me every live stream, and he's from Australia, so our time frames are definitely different, and he has just been there for me, and I got that notification. I haven't even had a chance to respond because I have to film as fast as possible because our landscapers have changed their day and they come and take care of the community on my filming day. So I try to race them before they get to my street. And so I haven't even had a chance to stop and properly send him a thank you, but I will get one sent to him before he sees this shout out today. So John, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get into the books. So we'll start with what I read and completed. First up is The Last Town by Blake Crouch. I finished this sucker last week. As soon as I got done filming that update, I went and finished it. I was not disappointed. It was a fantastic ending, way better than the TV show could have ever thought to do it. I don't know why they went the direction they did. I think it was a very poor choice because this was so much better. I would call the Wayward Pines trilogy a thriller, but it really is a blend of science fiction and a little bit of horror and just a great thriller. It's a great trilogy. It is on Kindle Unlimited. Guys, if you have that subscription, please go download this series. You will blaze through them so very fast. They are such fast reads. Well, the second one is a little bit slower. It's a different tone, but it is worth reading. You're going to enjoy it. And I followed that with finishing the first novella in the Lineage of Grace collection by Francine River that was unveiled, which took the biblical account of Tamar from the Bible and was just fleshed out with all of the customs, beliefs of that time period, why people did things the way that they did, the laws of the land, and all of that. And it was just made such a touching story. This woman, this author, just has an uncanny ability of making these people seem real. We understand their motivations and what they were doing and how brave and courageous they were and what they did to shape our belief system as far as what it is today. It was amazing. Can't wait to dig into the next one, which I believe is Unashamed, and it is about Rahab. I am very excited about the next one I finished, which was The True Bastards by Jonathan French, book 2 in the Lotlands. I didn't know that I was going to be able to get to this one this month. I thought I was going to have to push it, which I was disappointed because book 3 comes out September 19th, I think it is. It was amazing. This book read so fast. The first one in the series was good. I enjoyed it very much, but it really didn't hit until the ending as far as how good it was. This one was amazing the whole way through. Now, I will tell you, I do believe this falls into the grim dark category. It is a bit dark. It is very vulgar. I am not even gonna lie to you. There's a lot of foul language, a lot of gutter humor. The best way I can describe it, I was talking to Mike from Mike's Book Reviews about it, and how I described it to Mike is, I said, if Joe Abercrombie's Northmen were half orcs, you would have the Gray Bastards. It was just absolutely wonderful. I loved it. I enjoyed it very, very much. Super excited for the third book. And then the last one that I finished last night, cutting it close to the wire to finish by the end of the month of August, was The Heroes by Joe Abercrombie. And wow, what an ending! And I should be so used to what Joe Abercrombie does. The man is just a genius. And the fact that I've read, 5 of his books now, and I'm still so surprised at what he does with his narratives and his character development. And I love it. Even when I think I'm not going to, he always brings me around to it. And I loved it. I liked it better than Best Served Cold, only because I got bored with the revenge plotline of Best Served Cold. If that had been cut shorter than it was, I would have definitely enjoyed it more. I placed this one pretty high in my ranking. If I were just ranking the books in no particular order, this one would be my second favorite. But of course, you do need to read it in publication order because of the events that happen that lead up to this one. Just make it more enjoyable knowing all of the things that come before it. So very excited to continue reading Joe Abercrombie with Red Country this month. That takes care of everything I read this week. Now, as far as what I'm still reading, I've only got one read still going because, surprise, today is September 1st. I do film these on Wednesdays, so I have time to get them edited up on Friday, and I didn't want to start anything else last night because I knew I was going to get up and film and I would be excited about what I was going to read, and then I want to read and not film and just get in my own way. So I am still working on the Count of Monte Cristo. I am listening to this one on audiobook because it is just the absolute best there for my enjoyment personally. I love the narrator. I will tell you, after chapter 30, we get into a different arc of the story, and it is not as good as the first 30 chapters in my opinion. We are basically starting over with a different sort of slow setup, but I will tell you, after about 6 chapters into this new arc, I am warming up to it. I am seeing sort of where it's going to go, and I am enjoying it once again. I am looking forward to continuing on through this one. I know that I'm supposed to be doing it in this slow 3-month read along, and this is the 2nd month, but I might go ahead and finish it this month. And so that brings us to what I plan to read next. And if you are in any of the Discords that I float around in, you know that I have mentioned 2 books that I said I was going to start September 1st. The first one is the 2nd book in the Books of Babel series by Josiah Bancroft, Arm of the Sphinx. Guys, I'm so excited to see what is going to happen in this. What levels of the tower are we going to explore and see what is going to happen? I just have my expectations completely open. I've got no predictions because, like Joe Abercrombie, Josiah Bancroft, just his creative ability with what he does with his characters and his narrative, his plot, just the world building, even though it takes place in the same place, it's contained inside this tower, it is just absolutely amazing how he is able to just keep opening up this tower to me and making it just huge. I love it. I'm enjoying it. And from reading the first book, I know what this arm signifies. So I think we're going to be focusing on this particular character that is connected to it. I'm very excited for it because this ended up being one of my favorite characters from the first book. And the 2nd book that I said I was going to start today is Shade by Chad Nicholas. This is from the author of Nightmare that I covered last year about this time. Really loved it. That one was more of like a psychological horror. This one is a crime novel, and I am so excited. I love Chad's writing so much. It's so easy to follow, and because it's so easy to follow and it's so fast paced, I think that's how he was able to pull the wool over my eyes and I didn't see what was coming in Nightmare. So I'm definitely going to be paying really close attention in this one and see if I can figure out what's going on. Of course, it may be one of those where everything is revealed to us just depending on how the perspectives work. But I am very excited to see what he's going to do. The tagline on the front cover says, all they had to do was catch him. So I am going to go ahead and get my detective skills enabled, and I'm going to deduce this is about a serial killer. Oh gosh, I'm just so excited. This book just came out in perfect timing for a great September read, the transition month where we're going into fall, and I just love it. I can't wait. So that will take care of everything that I read this week, what I'm still working on, and the books that I'm planning to get my nose into next. Like, as soon as I get done filming, basically. I'm so excited for both. The Arm of the Sphinx and Shade. I don't know which one I'm going to start with first. It's going to be a very hard choice, but I look forward to sharing it with you next week. Guys, what are you starting for the month of September? Are you excited as I am for like the first day of the month when you've got that fresh stack of reads that you're looking forward to? I have so many good books that I've set aside to read in September. I can't wait to get into it. My question for you is, here we are, we're in a new month, September. What one book are you looking forward to reading the most? Let me know in those comments, guys. And on your way down, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do also have a Discord if you would like to chat more with all of us over there. That link can be found in the description box down below. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Guys, I will see you in the next one.